Are you watching other people your age look and feel decades older than you want to, wondering what separates those who age gracefully from those who don't? Today, I'm going to reveal the 6 golden habits that research proves can slow your aging process, boost your energy, and help you feel years younger, starting within just 2 weeks. The one daytime habit that most seniors think is harmless is actually accelerating their aging process faster than almost anything else, including the foods they eat or the exercise they skip. Last year, 68-year-old Thomas from Austin looked and felt like he was pushing 80, tired, stiff, and resigned to declining health. Today, people guess he's in his early 60s, and he has more energy than he's had in decades. The transformation came from adopting these 6 research-backed habits that literally reverse the aging process at the cellular level. Habit 1. The sleep timing secret. Why does sleeping during the day accelerate aging faster than poor nutrition? And how does this seemingly innocent habit destroy your body's natural anti-aging systems? Daytime sleep disrupts your circadian rhythm, which controls the production of growth hormone, melatonin, and cortisol, the 3 hormones most critical to cellular repair and regeneration. Harvard Medical School research on circadian rhythms and cellular aging shows that people who sleep during the day experience 40% less deep sleep at night, when your body performs its most important anti-aging work. This disruption doesn't just make you tired. It literally accelerates the aging process by preventing your cells from completing their nightly repair and regeneration cycles. Your circadian rhythm operates like a master clock that coordinates every anti-aging process in your body, from DNA repair to hormone production to immune system function. When you sleep during the day, you're essentially telling this master clock that it's nighttime when it should be daytime, creating confusion that cascades through every system in your body. Clinical studies from the National Institute on Aging demonstrate that people with disrupted circadian rhythms show accelerated telomere shortening, a key marker of cellular aging, and develop age-related diseases an average of 8 years earlier than those with consistent sleep-wake cycles. The impact on your appearance is equally dramatic because daytime sleep disrupts the production of collagen and elastin, the proteins that keep your skin firm and youthful. Research from Johns Hopkins shows that people who nap regularly during the day have significantly more wrinkles, age spots, and skin sagging compared to those who maintain consistent, nighttime-only sleep patterns. Your skin literally ages faster when your sleep timing is wrong, because the cellular repair processes that maintain youthful skin can only function properly during nighttime sleep cycles. Carol from Phoenix used to take 2-hour afternoon naps every day and wondered why she looked so much older than her friends. Within 3 weeks of eliminating her daytime naps, she was sleeping 4 hours more soundly at night, and people started commenting on how much younger and more vibrant she looked. Limit daytime naps to 20 minutes before 3 p.m. or eliminate them completely, and establish a consistent bedtime routine that gets you to sleep by 10 p.m. every night. If you must nap, set an alarm for exactly 20 minutes and force yourself to get up immediately when it rings, regardless of how tired you feel. Check your nap habits today. Your cellular age depends on it. Habit 2. The morning movement ritual. What 10-minute morning activity can reverse 10 years of muscle aging? And why does the timing of your movement matter more than the intensity? Morning movement activates your metabolism, stimulates growth hormone production, and triggers the release of anti-aging proteins that protect your muscles, bones, and joints throughout the day. Mayo Clinic studies on morning exercise and aging markers reveal that people who move their bodies within 30 minutes of waking show 25% better muscle mass retention and 35% stronger bones compared to those who remain sedentary in the morning hours. This isn't about intense exercise, it's about signaling to your body that you're ready to be active and strong for the entire day ahead. Your body naturally produces the highest levels of growth hormone and testosterone in the early morning hours. But these anti-aging hormones only get activated and utilized when you move your body during this critical window. Research from Harvard Medical School demonstrates that gentle morning movement increases the circulation and utilization of these hormones by up to 60%, essentially amplifying your body's natural anti-aging processes. When you skip morning movement, these powerful hormones get metabolized and eliminated without providing their anti-aging benefits, essentially wasting your body's daily opportunity for cellular renewal and repair. Morning movement also activates your lymphatic system, which is responsible for removing cellular waste and toxins that accumulate overnight and contribute to aging and inflammation. Clinical studies from the University of California show that people who engage in gentle morning movement have 40% better lymphatic function and significantly lower levels of inflammatory markers compared to those who remain sedentary until later in the day. This improved detoxification literally slows the aging process by keeping your cells cleaner and healthier throughout the day. The psychological benefits of morning movement are equally important because it establishes a sense of vitality and capability that influences how you feel about yourself and how others perceive you. Research from Stanford University shows that people who move first thing in the morning report feeling more energetic, confident, and youthful throughout the day, and these positive feelings actually trigger the release of additional anti-aging hormones and neurotransmitters. Walter from Miami could barely get out of bed without stiffness and pain until he started doing 10 minutes of gentle stretching every morning. Within 2 weeks, his joint stiffness disappeared completely, and he felt more energetic than he had in years. Do 10 minutes of gentle movement within 30 minutes of waking daily. This can be stretching, walking, light calisthenics, or simple bodyweight exercises that get your blood flowing and muscles activated. Choose movements that feel good and gradually increase the intensity as your body adapts, focusing on consistency rather than perfection. Start tomorrow morning. Your muscles are waiting. Habit 3. The hydration formula. How does proper hydration literally slow aging at the DNA level? And why do most seniors unknowingly accelerate their aging by drinking too little water? Proper hydration maintains the cellular environment necessary for DNA repair, protein synthesis, and waste removal. The 3 fundamental processes that determine how quickly you age. Johns Hopkins research on hydration and cellular aging shows that people who maintain optimal hydration levels have 20% longer telomeres and 30% better cellular repair function compared to those who live in a state of chronic mild dehydration. Your cells are approximately 70% water, and when that percentage drops even slightly, every anti-aging process in your body slows down dramatically. Dehydration affects your appearance more rapidly and dramatically than almost any other aging factor, because your skin is one of the first places your body sacrifices water when supplies are limited. Clinical studies from the Mayo Clinic demonstrate that chronic mild dehydration, as little as 2% below optimal levels, reduces skin elasticity by 15% and increases the appearance of wrinkles by 25%, within just 2 weeks. When you're properly hydrated, your skin looks plumper, smoother, and more youthful because the cells can maintain their optimal shape and function, and toxins get flushed out efficiently rather than accumulating and causing damage. Your brain function and mental clarity also depend critically on proper hydration because your brain is 85% water and requires constant hydration to maintain optimal cognitive performance. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that seniors who maintain proper hydration have significantly better memory, concentration, and decision-making abilities compared to those who are chronically dehydrated. Mental sharpness is one of the most important factors in how young you feel and how others perceive your age, making hydration a critical component of successful aging. The timing of your hydration is just as important as the total amount, because your body loses significant water overnight through breathing and cellular processes, leaving you dehydrated every morning. Studies from the University of Connecticut demonstrate that people who drink water immediately upon waking have better energy levels, clearer thinking, and more efficient metabolism throughout the entire day, compared to those who wait until they feel thirsty to begin hydrating. Nancy from Seattle noticed dramatic improvements in her skin texture and energy levels within 3 weeks of following the proper hydration formula. Her friends started asking what skincare product she was using, not realizing the transformation came from something as simple as drinking enough water at the right times. Drink 16 ounces of water immediately upon waking to rehydrate from overnight losses. Then consume 8 ounces every 2 hours throughout the day to maintain optimal cellular function. Keep a water bottle with measurement markers visible at all times and track your intake to ensure you're meeting your hydration goals consistently. Fill your water bottle right now. Every cell needs this. Habit 4. The social connection practice. Why do socially connected seniors live 7 years longer than isolated ones? And how does loneliness literally accelerate aging at the cellular level? Social connections trigger the release of oxytocin, dopamine, and serotonin, neurotransmitters that directly counteract the stress hormones that accelerate aging and cellular damage. Harvard Medical School longevity studies on social connections reveal that people with strong social bonds have 50% lower levels of inflammatory markers and 35% better immune system function compared to socially isolated individuals. Loneliness doesn't just feel bad. It creates a chronic stress state that accelerates every aging process in your body and significantly shortens your lifespan. Social isolation triggers a biological stress response that increases cortisol production, suppresses immune function, and accelerates cellular aging through increased inflammation and oxidative stress. Research from the University of Chicago shows that lonely seniors have cortisol levels comparable to people experiencing chronic trauma. And this constant stress hormone exposure damages DNA, shortens telomeres, and accelerates the development of age-related diseases. Your body literally ages faster when you're socially isolated, because loneliness is interpreted as a survival threat that triggers aging-accelerating stress responses. Regular social interaction provides cognitive stimulation that keeps your brain young and sharp by challenging your memory, communication skills, and emotional processing abilities. Clinical studies from Johns Hopkins demonstrate that seniors who engage in daily social interactions maintain significantly better cognitive function and have 40% lower rates of dementia compared to those who spend most of their time alone. Social engagement exercises your brain in ways that solitary activities simply cannot replicate, creating new neural connections and maintaining mental sharpness that directly impacts how young you feel and function. The emotional benefits of social connection also translate into physical health improvements because positive social interactions reduce stress, improve mood, and trigger the release of healing hormones that support immune function and cellular repair. Research from Stanford University shows that people who have meaningful social connections recover from illness faster, have better sleep quality, and report higher levels of life satisfaction and energy, all factors that contribute to looking and feeling younger. Eugene from Chicago was becoming increasingly isolated and depressed after retirement until he joined a daily coffee group at his local community center. Within 1 month, his depression lifted completely, and he had more energy and enthusiasm than he'd felt in years. Have one meaningful conversation with another person every single day, whether it's a phone call, in-person visit, community activity, or volunteer opportunity that connects you with others who share your interests. Prioritize quality over quantity by focusing on conversations that involve sharing thoughts, feelings, or experiences rather than just exchanging basic information. Make a social plan for tomorrow. Your longevity depends on it. Habit 5. The Brain Challenge System. What daily mental habit can prevent cognitive aging for decades? And why does mental stimulation literally change the structure of your aging brain? Learning new skills and challenging your brain with unfamiliar tasks stimulates neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to form new neural connections and literally grow new brain tissue throughout your lifetime. Stanford research on neuroplasticity and aging shows that seniors who regularly engage in learning activities have measurably larger brain volume, better connectivity between brain regions, and cognitive abilities equivalent to people 10-15 years younger. Your brain doesn't have to shrink and slow down with age if you consistently challenge it with new and complex mental tasks. Mental challenges trigger the production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a protein that acts like fertilizer for your brain cells, promoting growth, repair, and connectivity. Research from Harvard Medical School demonstrates that people who learn new skills show increased BDNF levels within just 2 weeks. And this protein literally reverses age-related brain changes by promoting the growth of new neurons and strengthening existing neural pathways. When you stop challenging your brain, BDNF production decreases dramatically, allowing age-related brain deterioration to accelerate unchecked. The type of mental challenge matters significantly because your brain needs to encounter genuinely new and complex information to trigger growth and adaptation. Clinical studies from Johns Hopkins show that passive mental activities like watching television or reading familiar material provide minimal brain benefits, while active learning that requires problem-solving, memory, and skill development creates measurable improvements in cognitive function. The challenge needs to be difficult enough to require concentrated effort, but achievable enough to provide a sense of progress and accomplishment. Learning new skills also provides a sense of accomplishment and personal growth that directly impacts how young and capable you feel about yourself and your future. Research from the University of California demonstrates that seniors engaged in regular learning activities report feeling more optimistic, confident, and energetic because mastering new skills reinforces their capability and potential rather than focusing on decline or limitation. Rosalind from Portland decided to learn Spanish at age 72 and within 6 months had dramatically improved her memory, concentration, and problem-solving abilities. Her family was amazed at how much sharper and more engaged she became through the simple act of challenging her brain with something completely new. Spend 15 minutes daily learning something completely new or challenging, whether it's a language, technology skill, musical instrument, craft, or academic subject that genuinely interests you and requires concentrated mental effort. Set specific learning goals with deadlines and track your progress to maintain motivation and measure improvement over time. Choose your brain challenge today. Your mind needs this now. Habit 6. The Stress Reset Technique. How does chronic stress age you faster than smoking or poor diet? And what simple daily practice can literally reverse stress-induced aging? Chronic stress floods your body with cortisol and adrenaline, hormones that break down muscle tissue, suppress immune function, and accelerate cellular aging by shortening telomeres and increasing inflammation throughout your body. Mayo Clinic research on stress hormones and cellular aging reveals that people with chronic stress have biological ages 10-15 years older than their chronological age, and stress literally shortens lifespan by accelerating every aging process in the body. Stress doesn't just make you feel older, it makes you actually become older at the cellular level. Elevated stress hormones disrupt sleep quality, impair digestion, reduce cognitive function, and interfere with the production of growth hormone and other anti-aging hormones that your body needs for repair and regeneration. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that chronic stress reduces the effectiveness of your immune system by 40% and slows cellular repair processes by up to 60%. Essentially accelerating aging by preventing your body from maintaining and repairing itself properly. When you're chronically stressed, your body prioritizes immediate survival over long-term maintenance, leading to accelerated aging and increased disease risk. The physical manifestations of chronic stress are clearly visible in facial aging, posture changes, and overall vitality because stress hormones break down collagen, reduce muscle tone, and create the inflammatory conditions that cause wrinkles, age spots, and sagging skin. Clinical studies from Johns Hopkins demonstrate that people who manage stress effectively look an average of 7 years younger than their chronologically stressed peers because their bodies can focus energy on repair and maintenance rather than constant stress response. Simple stress management techniques can literally reverse stress-induced aging by lowering cortisol levels, improving sleep quality, and allowing your body's natural anti-aging processes to function optimally. Research from Stanford University shows that people who practice just 5 minutes of daily stress reduction techniques show measurable improvements in telomere length, inflammatory markers, and cellular repair function within just 4 weeks of consistent practice. Vincent from Dallas had chronic stress that was making him look and feel much older than his years until he started practicing 5 minutes of deep breathing every evening. Within 2 months, his doctor was amazed that his biological age markers had improved so dramatically that he appeared 8 years younger on laboratory tests. Practice 5 minutes of deep breathing or meditation daily at the same time every day, focusing on slow, controlled breathing that activates your parasympathetic nervous system and counteracts stress hormone production. Choose a quiet time and location where you won't be interrupted and commit to this practice regardless of how you feel or what else is happening in your day. Start your stress management practice tonight. Your cells are counting on you. These 6 golden habits work because they address aging at its root causes: cellular damage, hormone disruption, and systemic inflammation. The science is clear. When you align your daily habits with your body's natural aging prevention systems, you don't just slow aging, you can actually reverse many age-related changes and feel younger than you have in years. If you're ready to start feeling years younger, hit that like button to help other seniors discover these life-changing habits. Comment below and tell me which of these 6 habits will you start first. And share this video with any senior who deserves to age gracefully and feel their best. They'll thank you for giving them the roadmap to healthy aging.